Good morning, Steve Fried with the Morning Grain Comments. Well, prices are lower overnight. I think that there is a little bit of disagreement, maybe, in that the markets are so low. I think that, first of all, yesterday all three weather maps showed that over the next 2 weeks, much of the, let's say, eastern two-thirds of the Midwest was going to see rains and cooler than what we've seen and closer to normal temperatures. For crops in that area, this is a perfect scenario. We also thought that last week, the heat and dryness may drop U.S. corn and soybean crop ratings in the today's USDA updates. But when we look at the 8 to 14 day maps, they kind of draw a line straight down from Minnesota to central Iowa and down into the southwest. West of that line looks to be warmer and drier, while east of that line looks to be normal rains and normal temperatures. And so the question mark is, do we need to go a lot further lower in prices until we know more about the summer weather? Our weather guy still thinks that July and August, especially in the western Corn Belt and northern plains and PNW and maybe even the Canada prairies, will be drier and warmer than normal. So does it justify us trading at these levels or not? At the end of the month, we have a big report coming out with USDA's stocks and acreage report. Some of the guesses are, or at least most of the guesses are, that stocks for corn, beans, and wheat will be below a year ago's level. And that's critical, especially for corn and beans, to see how much supply is left before harvest to satisfy the demand. Most feel that the USDA is too low in their demand for corn, both this year and next year. And they may be low in the demand for soybeans. The census numbers are higher than the inspections numbers and even the export sales numbers. I doubt the USDA makes a lot of changes in the July numbers until they know more about the weather and the yield and the acres and just what those stocks numbers are. I think the bears are hoping that they find bushels in the June 1 stocks and find acres. Most guesses are corn acres are going to be up 2 million from the USDA's March intentions, and maybe half to 1 million in the soybeans. But that soybean number is up anywhere from 7 to 8 million acres above a year ago levels. Outside markets, the U.S. stock market's trying to find some support from last week's lower trade, and we'll have to watch and see what the Fed does as far as reacting to inflation or the economy. And also the dollar's a little bit weaker and crude's a little bit higher. So those factors might be supportive to the market here. So we'll be watching to see how much rain people get and where it rains, and then we'll kind of look down the road and see if we can find some support if the July weather is warmer and drier than normal in the western Midwest. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day, and remember, always treat people like yourself would like to be treated.